Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at SoundHound AI. It is time for another update, and on this chart we are tracking a leading diagonal to the upside where we are looking to form a 5-wave structure, but each of these sub-waves of this 5-wave move are in an ABC pattern. And so far we have a wave 1, 2 and 3 complete, pretty much confirmed. Then I could argue that this wave 4 could have completed, but having an extension within this wave 4 is not unexpected at all, and we do still even have room for this wave 4 to extend even lower. And consider that in this wave 2 correction, it did extend for quite a significant amount of time and also quite deeply, so it wouldn't necessarily be a surprise to do something similar in this wave 4. Now, we are still considering the possibility to track direct continuation to the upside, but of course, since it is a diagonal structure, we are looking to build an ABC pattern within this wave 5, even in the bullish scenario where, we are already in the 5th wave to the upside in this area. But we still have also the yellow interpretation, and we did break above the resistance area, the preferred area for a reversal in a wave C to the downside. But it is not unheard of, it is not uncommon necessarily to even get an overshoot here in a wave B, so it is pretty difficult to actually invalidate such a pattern, especially since we are tracking a diagonal structure where the A wave could really be a 3-wave move, it could be a 5-wave move, and even if it is a 5-wave structure, it could also have an impulse building, it could be an impulse, or it could be a diagonal pattern itself. Now, what we have been tracking in the previous videos, actually in the previous video, since we have received a lot more clarity in this chart, in my opinion, after forming this additional top, after breaking above the resistance area that we had here in yellow, which I suppose now we can even remove. It is still possible to follow through to the yellow scenario, of course, but it's not within that resistance area anymore. The probabilities for pushing directly higher have increased. And since we formed this top, the probabilities have also increased for a more clear pattern to the upside. We did receive the clarity that this could form into a leading diagonal within the wave A, where so far we have the wave 1 complete, wave 2 complete, third wave possibly complete at this point, and then we would be looking for a 4th and a 5th to complete this larger wave A to the upside. Now, internally, within this wave 3 that could be complete, let me make this a smaller degree to make it more clear. Within this wave 3, we have, of course, an ABC pattern. It is a leading diagonal overall, this wave A. And internally, within the wave C, I am tracking an ending diagonal where we had formed a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, a third wave up. We were looking for the correction in a wave 4, and I provided you this support zone area where we reached the ideal target for a wave 4, the 38.2% retracement, and reversed to new highs in this area, possibly even completing the 5th wave to the upside. Now, I have to say, there is no confirmation that we have already topped. Even this 5th wave could still extend higher. It could have been just an A wave up, we could see a B wave down, and then a C wave could still follow. Now, considering that we have reached the ideal target in this third wave to the upside, actually I drew that wrong, we have reached the 138.2% retracement, or sorry, extension perfectly within this wave 3 to the upside, and we reached also the ideal target in a wave 4 in the correction. It is likely that this is indeed the 5th wave to the upside, but I am not opposed even here for an extension in this case, where this could be the actual third wave top. It could have been a larger ABC pattern, not preferred in my opinion, but still possible. And I have now two scenarios that I need to provide you, two support zone areas fits better to provide you to track direct continuation to the upside. And firstly, I have the possibility to extend here this 5th wave, and in that case I would be looking for support here in an area for wave B. So it could be an ABC pattern to the upside where we have the $20 level all the way down to the $18.3 level to watch out for a reversal in a C wave to the upside, extending this wave 5, extending this larger wave C, and yeah, completing afterwards this larger wave 3 to the upside part of the larger wave A. Now, if that works out, I will have a more clear full count within this pattern, but I have to also assume the possibility that we could have already topped, and in that case we would be looking for a larger correction than in a wave 4, and in that case I would be looking for support here in the area between the $17.9 level all the way down to the $12.7 level, and as long as we hold the 61.8% retracement, we can still look for direct continuation to the upside in a fifth wave within this larger wave A, completing afterwards the leading diagonal to the upside. Now, if we actually break below the 61.8% retracement, it is likely, in my opinion, that we actually are in the yellow scenario and we have completed to the upside something like a WXY pattern. Could be something like a WXY even here, doesn't matter exactly, but yeah, the pattern could be following through in the yellow scenario. So the 61.8% retracement, the $12.7 level is key in my opinion. And we do, unfortunately, even have, as I said previously, the possibility of this third wave extending all the way up here, and then the support zones, even these two, would be linked by an intermediary support zone in this area. But I'm not going to provide that. It is also in the relatively short time frame, and they do overlap with the larger support zone as well. And in my opinion, it is not worth really considering at this. So yeah, for now, I suppose all that's left to do is add this orange interpretation within the extension in the wave 5 to the upside. I didn't mean to change that color, but yeah, for now these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.